now introduce a young student from the Oakland Unified School District, Ms. Desarie Echeverria.
The general perception after last night that youth encounter is that we are uncivilized. What the general public did not see last night is not only youth, but children, adults, elders, and all shades of colors, and from different cities and gangs came together for 4 hours to voice their discontent towards BART and towards the lack of response that our community is seeing from the people that we pay and provide our services for us. The community is enraged because young people are criminalized for their race, the way they dress, their culture, and because of this, they're faced in danger and death every time they come across the figure of authority that has the means to use force in most cases without having to hold any responsibility for their actions. And we say, when I say authority, we mean BART police, OPD, and school securities, especially these forces that are privately owned instead of ran by the people and citizens. There is no accountability to our community right now. What we want is accountability. We want the case of Oscar Grant III to be dealt with like any other murder, from investigations to be carried out by an independent entity and in a state level. We want the BART police officers to arrest and dealt with like a murder case. We also need police changes to make sure that in future cases, the clear accountability and the officers are prepared to deal with the people in a proper way without using excessive force. BART police should not be a private entity and should be monitored by the city and accountable to the people, and BART police should be disarmed, and we need spaces for the community to heal. We need people not to be prosecuted for freedom of speech and for the youth not to be further criminalized. The rage that people see is resulted because there is no visibility space. There's no visible space where people can express their hurt and lack of hope that people see. It took the city and Mayor Dellums 10 days to validate the hurt and anger that people feel. We have no way to deal with our emotions. Young people in the community are organizing and have been organizing. What we need and what we want is to hope that Ron Dellums and the City of Oakland work with us to meet our taxpayer needs.
There are a number of members of the City Council here, and by rank, I would like to introduce the new president of the City Council, Ms. Jane Bruner, for any comments you deem